Guys, you gotta try this new game. It's called Helldivers 2. I think you guys will like it. Yeah, I don't really want to fight anyone. I'm seeing them killing my comrades. I mean, like, if there's no money, I'm not really interested, man. Come on, guys. I think if you guys try, I think you'll like it. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3. We're missing one. Josh? Where have you been all of my life? Well, buddy, I knew you'd like it. Here. Now get out there and be somebody. For Super Earth! For Super Earth! Yeah, you go, man! Yeah, get some! Get some! Ooh. Yeah! Ooh. What is that? No!
Looks familiar?
Here they come, baby, here they come. This is already going very well.
Shoot down.
Got it.
The all-terrain.
What is happening? Oh my god. Helldivers, a game about crushing space terminators and squashing bugs. It's got it all. The story, the gameplay, the graphics, the player base, all of it. This game is the shit. Like, I haven't had this much of a dopamine rush in ages. It just scratches so many itches and ticks so many boxes that I think I might have just found my perfect game. I got the game in April. Yeah, I know the video's a lot later and it's almost the end of the year, but better late than never, I guess. And also, this video's for the naysayers who put the game down and for all the people who haven't been informed of this wonderful game. But no, really, this shit's like crack. I've been non-stop playing this game for months. I can't get off of it. And it keeps getting better. Helldivers 2 is Game of the Year. Fight me. Don't believe me? Here's why. Earth does the funny, which wrecks the Earth so badly that the Swedes of all people are the dominant force of the globe. They reunify Earth with the brawling sense of democracy, forming Super Earth. Humanity, now united under the banner of managed democracy, ventures into the vastness of space, colonizing many planets it touches. Along the way, it encounters 2 alien species. The Terminids, which are a hive mind of bugs, and the Illuminate, whom are a bunch of high-tech squid people. For the sake of the pacing of the video, we're going to ignore these guys because the Illuminate don't really show up at all. Yes, I know they've just been added to the game. I'll make a separate video later.
Perfect. Kill me later.
Around the same time, there were a bunch of hippie Cyberpunk 2077 wannabes that segmented from Super Earth, naming themselves the Cyborgs. We found out that these factions are guilty for not participating in democracy. So we promptly showed them what happens to people who are non-democratically aligned. After a very long, grueling war, Super Earth wins! Hooray! The Illuminate just peace out. We found out that if we domesticate the bugs, they can be ground up into element base oil. The cyborgs are put into the naughty corner and forced to play cookie clicker for the remainder of their lives. Now, after a century of peace, Super Earth and its colonies are united under a single banner. Prosperity, liberty, Hold on. I got a phone call. God damn. What? What do you mean the buggers got out? Just send Seif over. They'll deal with it. Don't let me have to go over there. Alright, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love you too. Where was I? Oh yes. Prosperity, liberty, for fuck's sake, I'm doing a commercial here. What? Give me that. What is it? Robots? They're kind of cool, actually. Oh, they've taken planets. Oh, okay. That's a shame, they're kind of cool. Wait, they're socialists? What? That's the bomb. You have been drafted. No, I'm just kidding. You have chosen your democratic duty to become a Helldiver. Helldivers are elite shock troops sent by Super Earth to liberate Super Earth citizens and spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Your goal? Eliminate the enemy. at all costs. You start on your own personal super destroyer, which you can name whatever you please. Such examples are the Patriot of Selfless Service, Fist of Family Values. My ship, well, welcome to the SES Elected Representative of Destruction. Here, you can select your equipment, pick missions, and even upgrade your ship. But before you hop into that pod, Helldiver, we must educate you on your enemies. To know thy enemies, to know thyself. In 100 battles, you will never be defeated. For democracy. I'm pretty sure that's Sun Tzu said that, right? Yeah. You can tell the designers had a really fun time making each of the enemies. Even though both factions are different, they have some similarities in their function and types. There are a base type, which is often weak with some variants. You have slightly bigger ones that are more bullet resistant with certain variants. You have large ones that require heavier weapons to take down with some variants. Some flying fucks. And the big thing for me that not many games do, which they really should do, is that when you shoot an enemy, they react. Mind-blowing, right? They're not just bullet sponges, they flinch, they lose limbs, they can hobble around with fewer legs, they can be defenseless without any weapons, they lose armor plates and fleshy chitin, armor that when shot off reveal weak spots that are susceptible to certain weapons. When I shoot an enemy of Super Earth, I feel like I'm actually killing something. The main difference between the automatons and the Terminids is that there aren't many bugs that have many range attacks, with most of them killing you as soon as they enter your democracy safe space. Oh shit, I didn't even see him. Whereas the bots, most of them can kill you as soon as they see you with their lasers.
Oh, that's a
And some of them don't even need to see you to kill you.
That's okay, fine. Yep.
Oh damn, okay. Rule of thumb, do not underestimate your enemy. They are, although dumb, can be surprisingly clever at times. If you startle the smaller enemies, they have a chance to call in reinforcements. For the automatons, they come in dropships, which yes, you can shoot down, which is awesome. And for the bugs, they come straight out of the fucking ground. There is no counter to this. Hey yo, let me find my boys up. They will also tend to stick in certain locations and patrol at times. Speaking of locations... Each and every planet you step on is a masterpiece. From wet swamps to sandstormy deserts, to frozen wastelands to harsh rocky moons. Every single moment looking like a Bob Ross painting. God damn, that looks good. Whew, they really cooked with this one. I was only told several hours in that all the levels are randomly generated, which is mind-blowing considering not only the scale of the levels, but how much stuff there is in them. Each planet has its environmental hazards. There are localized persistent hazards like alien fauna that deal certain damage and effects, to situational hazards like sand and snowstorms, and more destructive hazards like meteorites and fire tornadoes. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard me right. Fire tornadoes. Who would want to live here? I don't understand. Fuck. There's tornadoes here! I don't have stims, I'm gonna die instantly if I touch this. Oh my god! Why would anyone want to live here? Speaking of other hazards, there are other locations dotted around the map that lead to different key objectives and optional objectives. Key objectives including clearing certain nests and factories to killing certain enemies, basic evacuation missions, retrieving valuable data, planting the flag of Super Earth, and I'm not even joking, launching an intercontinental ballistic missile. Oh yeah.
Now head to the extraction point.
Oops. You'll see remnants of Super Earth citizens' bodies around the place and dismembered bodies and... Oh, what the fuck? You know there are some people that think that Super Earth is evil and that the bots are the good guys.
Oh my god, yeah, what the
Just in
fuck?
case. Yeah, do you see all this? This is fucked up. Still think that they're good guys? Oh look, some funny readable text that gives you insight and lore. You do not have time for that. Oh, they are coming. Oh shit! No.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
The enemies also have their own areas which vary in size depending on difficulty. The Terminids hang out in hives and bug dens with bug holes that release bugs. Try saying that 10 times fast. The automatons have various outposts with factories that produce robots. Both of these can be limited with some kind of explosive, but if you paid attention to your training, a single grenade falling into it is enough to destroy it. Suck on this bug! Yeah! The bugs have hazardous plants you'll need to look out for and various larger or more specific hives that require more strategy to eliminate, such as the Stalker's Nest. Those places scare me.
I'm gonna get my fucking gun back. Uh-oh. They're the worst ones. Oh! They're the worst ones because they're... Look, they go fucking invisible! You see that shit?
Marking location northwest.
The bots, on the other hand, are a functioning army. They have barbed wire that'll cut you up. They have mines which will kill you. They have trenches with bunkers with machine gun nests. They have anti-aircraft and mortar emplacements which, yes, will actually shoot you. Effigies. Jammers that will actually stop you from calling in stratagems and equipment. Huge anti-ship artillery that shoot at your ships in the sky. And my personal favorite, the Eye of Sauron.
I've been spotted. This is not good. What is happening?
So how does one dispatch these deadly weapons? With an even deadlier weapon. Your goal as a Helldiver is crucial to the success of Super Earth and democracy. Look at all these planets, under the siege of the bugs and the robots. It's a real shame. What's gonna happen to our enemies? To help Super Earth win the war, you complete operations which, depending on difficulty, increase the liberation status of a planet. It might not look like it moved much, but if everyone's doing this, and enough people do it, you could liberate a planet. Fighting up it is contributing to the war effort. Players need to actually work together on the same planet in order to liberate it. And if a planet falls, it means that there weren't enough players there to defend it. Rest in peace, my sweet sons. You shall be missed. If you look hard enough, you'll find samples of varying rarity. These, if extracted, will be used for upgrades to your ship and other buffs. I could go on about the weapons and stratagems, but that would take all video, so I'm going to be brief. The handheld weapons feel weighty not only in their visual design, but sound design and gameplay. You, a human with bones, can't just point and click. There's some sway to the weapons. Oh, it's out. Which is very unique and not really seen in many games. The callable stratagems mechanic in itself is a masterpiece in micro game design, using the ancient tactic of Dance Dance Revolution. You call in your stratagems and weapons. Getting it wrong over and over again whilst watching an incoming threat slowly lumber towards you is some of the most stressful gaming experiences I've had in a hot minute. The stratagems can range to basic supplies, to weapon pickups, turrets, mechs, jetpacks.
Oh my god.
Airstrikes that rockets and bombs your enemies.
Get out of there, one. Get out of there. Oh my god.
And orbital barrages that devastate the map, killing your fellow Helldivers alike. Let's go gambling.
Birds suddenly appear.
No, there's so much more of them over here.
Every time you are near.
Oh no, god!
Oh,
no! Artillery coming in. Oh! That was not a good idea on my part. Oh, that was a real... Okay, a bit of a lapse of judgment on my part.
Opinion on the internet alert. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss a lot of people off. There's no such thing as a bad stratagem, only a bad Helldiver. You know, I used to think that there were some stratagems that were better than others and that there are people out there that only pick the best ones, and then there's meta gear, nerd emoji. But from what I've learned in my time is that with the right amount of skill, any stratagem can be very, very effective. If you want me to prove this theory, I'll make a video or two if you like and subscribe. Let's say 10,000 views on this video and I'll get a factory strata kill with every single stratagem in the game on super Helldive difficulty. I'm waiting.
Now he is back in full force.
The developers did a fantastic job by picking the best form of marketing. Propaganda. The intro of the game really makes you feel that defending Super Earth and being a Helldiver is above superhero status. You could even say superhero.
The beginning shows that the enemies of Super Earth are after all of us and that only you can stop the invaders. A couple of cool shots of shooting here, show a reference to American patriotism here and there. The militaristic feel and references to Starship Troopers has been said a million times, so I'm not gonna go over that. The beginning sequence really places you in the shoes of a Super Earth citizen watching a recruitment video.
That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join the Helldivers.
You know the devs had fun with this. There are so many pop culture references, but like, tasteful pop culture references.
Think more Simpsons with it being included in part of the story and less Family Guy just chucked that shit straight out of nowhere, like, come on, what the fuck. When it comes to difficulty settings in Helldivers, I think it's perfect. Kelsky explains it in his video and really goes into detail on why it's good. Go check that out. But it's what makes the game good. It puts the hell in Helldivers. The game is supposed to be difficult. I know the game had 9 difficulties, which are trivial, easy, medium, challenging, hard, extreme, suicide mission, impossible, and of course, Helldive. In my honest opinion, at the time, I demanded more, and I still wanted more. I swear it's not a masochism thing, I just...
This incredible
this
weight,
game.
this enormous
I just
load.
can't, like, I'm addicted. And by August, we got more. At 10th difficulty, Super Helldive. And it's as difficult as you expect it to be.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is the second factory strata, the second battlefield. I'm getting out of here. Oh my god! Oh fuck! We gotta do so many things. Oh no! I need to get the fuck out of here, I'm dead. This is exactly what this game needed. Pure and utter chaos. I want to be able to run in there and not know whether I'm going to come out alive. What is that? I love the thrill of the fight. It's weird because it's only become a recent thing, but there's just something so great about fighting endless waves of enemies, holding down the line to complete the objective, laying down covering fire for my buddies to escape only to die on the battlefield. It's just so good. The big thing that I really need to emphasize about this game is that you become the main character in a movie. The more you play and the better you get at the game, the cooler and sicker the tricks you can do. Oh, let me try that shit. Adios. Oh my god, I did it. Screw cutscenes. You are the cutscene. This game makes you feel like both Super Earth's chosen Helldiver and a pathetic piece of cannon fodder at the same time. There's been dozens, and I mean dozens of times where I would get pure cinematic style scenes. Whether it be charging at an enemy and bayoneting at them, which yes you can do. Bunch more of them. Okay, bayonets boys! I fixed bayonets! Yeah, got him in the groin. Just shooting an enemy mid-jump. Is just incredible.
Oh, speaking of weapons, real quick. You see, what the developers do every now and then is that they periodically change the stats of weapons either for balance reasons or for the hell of it. This has become a big talking point and where most of the hate for the devs comes from. Here's why it's great. Number one, They give an in-law reason to why the weapon performs differently. It's not just a patch note, it's a proper in-law report. For example, some factories might be low on certain materials, so in order to compensate, they have to produce the same weapon at a lower quality. Sometimes this change is only temporary. Number 2, change is good. One of the main driving points of Helldivers 2 is that it's a continuous war. Stuff is going to change. The enemies are going to change. The weapons are going to change. You're going to need to change your playstyle in order to adapt to the game. This is genius, and this makes the gameplay forever changing and keeps it fresh. The player base is encouraged to test out different playstyles and different weapons, and to always keep challenging themselves. Even to a point where there's even different player clans for different playstyles of game, which I love. Gamers beware, I'm about to say something real spooky, watch out. Microtransactions. Oh, did I scare you? Listen, as someone who's been on the hard end of microtransactions, and I'm looking at you, War Thunder, with your $120 dude digital vehicles, I get that people hate them. Throughout the past, microtransactions were used as a cheesy way to grab extra cash from people for doing a FOMO skin there, some dumb broken weapon there. It was always just cheap, maximum cheese for corporations. Helldivers finally does it properly. Some of the skins are like a few dollars at most. And the even greater thing is that you don't even need to spend real money to get the currency to get it. You could just find this currency just in the world. Just you can find them in crates, you can find them in random stuff, guarded by things. If you look hard enough, you can get a decent amount of them. I've gotten several of the war ones without even spending a cent. The only extra thing I bought with real money that you can't get with in-game currency is the Super Citizen Edition, but I mean, come on, look at the drip. Look how dripped out my man. Look, you gotta appreciate the drip, alright? Speaking of money, oddly, the game has like 0 advertisement. The only cinematics are the trailer for the game and the intro to when you boot up the game. That's it. I've seen no picture advertisements, I've seen no video advertisements, nothing. And yet it sold so many copies. The game was released on the 8th of February. And on the 11th, it had sold 1 million copies. Helldivers 2 was the largest launch of any PlayStation game available on PC. There were so many people hopping on the game that the servers reached capacity that barely anyone could play. This was later on fixed. By the 24th of February, the game had sold 3 million copies and had beaten COD and Fortnite in active player base. By mid-March, the game had sold 8 million copies and 500,000 concurrent players on Steam. By May, 12 million copies. It became PlayStation's fastest selling video game of all time. And that's not all, because by this point it had already won several awards. It won Most Wanted Game of 2023 and Best Game Design of 2024. There hasn't been a title like this that has been this game-changing and this influential this year. Or I'd even say for several years. And it's up there with my all-time favorites. The developers are some of the most talented and passionate in their work. In fact, what's his name? John I don't know, this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The CEO of Arrowhead stepped down just so that he could work closer on the game and more closely with the community. Fucking based! This game, although has only been around this year, has impacted a lot. And I think the game as a whole and the community have really left its mark. I believe this game gets Game of the Year. And if none of that convinces you, then, well, you're a traitor to Super Earth. Let's battle it out in hell, my bitch. I'll kick your ass. I'm sorry for the late upload. I had a bunch of stuff happening in my life I needed to go attend to first before doing this. And I also apologize for there being nothing. I got a little bit too carried away with the shorts. I do have a fair few things planned, so stay tuned because there's gonna be some good stuff coming. But yeah, no, if you want more of this and you guys like it, like and subscribe and check out for more. And those who actually came from shorts, hey shorts people! Those who haven't actually looked at the shorts yet, go check out the shorts because they're actually going pretty good. Anyways, I'm out. Catch you later. See you around and praise democracy.